We're back. We got a studio makeover with my boy Caden Carley. We got Small Rig sponsoring this video. They're gonna help us overhaul Caden's garage, and we're gonna turn it into a beautiful studio. This is a common scenario. A lot of people want to be able to create content in their homes. Caden's got a chiropractic business, mobile mobility, but he needs a space, right? And so we're gonna come in, overhaul all of it, showing you all the things we're using, how much they cost, so that you can have some ideas to build your own home studio. So let's get started. First thing we wanna do here is we wanna build a backdrop. Now this is what we have to work with. It's just an unfinished garage, very common scenario. Caden sent me two options. He sent me a room in his basement, and then he sent me the garage. I said, you know what, let's do the garage. We have more space to work with, a bigger wall. We're gonna be hauling in some ShipLap, and I'm gonna build a wall, then we're gonna paint it, we're gonna decorate it, we're gonna light it, so stay tuned for that. Do you have something to rip these out with? Oh, look at this guy, he's ripping the thing out.
Right?
I thought that was gonna take a while.
You wanted that out, right?
Let me see if I can rip it out of the wall.
Let's go!
We got the wall prepped, nice and flat for us. We're gonna grab some ShipLap boards that you can get at Home Depot. I think they're like $20 a piece, and we're probably only gonna end up using 13 or 14, but I got 16 just in case, totaling about $400 for that and some paint to paint it all. Garages are kind of nice in the fact that you know exactly where the studs are. So let's start throwing these up here. Get this first one up. You can trust me. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Don't worry about that, that happens.
Yeah.
You have a hammer. 0 for 1, okay. All right, let's try again. Shouldn't take this long, here we go. Next board. He's got a little curve, trust me. If we don't have to use it, I don't want to. We need one for the bottom anyway, so we can use a junky one down there. Home Depot selling me warped wood. Okay, we got some warpiness going on here. Pull this guy down. Yeah!
Let's go.
Okay, so this final one, we'll probably have to glue.
Okay.
Got some glue. For when this fails, this is what not to use.
Yeah.
We'll just need to put something underneath there, right? To hold it up. What we got here is we're trying to glue on a board with 5-year-old glue. I did not come prepared with glue. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Hold it on with these.
All right, it's time to paint. We got Little Black Dress today. Now the reason I like to do a darker color, especially in environments where maybe you can't control the lighting as well, smaller, we have a little bit more room here, but in smaller, tight corners. If you make the background darker, when you have a key light on you, dark will absorb the light better, so you'll see less light reflections, and so this will allow you to pop out from the background. Lana, by the way, is the one who brought me onto Little Black Dress. Big shout out to Lana, by the way, the owner of this channel. It's up to you guys, but we could keep this white to kind of look like a baseboard, or we can paint that all the way as well. But we're gonna paint this ledge as well and just pretend like it's a giant baseboard going on right there. And if they hate it, they can just repaint it later, okay? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, once they leave, we'll just...
The nice thing about a garage is if you spill paint, it's a garage. You also don't have to tape anything off. Taping off's the worst part. All right, so tip number 1, never start in the middle. Just kidding. The only drawback to doing the ShipLap here is you gotta paint in between all the lines. If you have a spray painter, those are easier. We do not, those are pretty expensive. My other option for this wall is I was thinking of doing one of those acoustic walls that are really popular right now. But for this size of wall, those are gonna run you more around $1,200 to $1,500 at the least. There's some cheaper options, but if you want like some quality stuff, you could also not do any ShipLap and just paint the actual garage wall Nate Tehan did that. We'll cut to some shots. He'll show us his garage where he just painted the wall, did no shiplap. So lots of options in different budget ranges. This is kind of the medium budget range.
This is a nice color.
I like that color a lot. Mm-hmm. How's that exposure coming on your FX3 without your built-in ND filters?
Like F13.
Welcome to Home Goods. We need a rug to lay out. We need a plant and whatever else we fancy. We need we had about 12 by 9 is what we're looking for. I feel like most of these will go with the black wall. That's another thing. Black wall is nice because pretty much anything can go with black. Here's an 11 by 8. It's a little bit lighter. A little bit.
Yeah, I kind of like that one too.
It'll be a little bit harder to keep clean, but it looks nice.
I'm so interested to know what you guys are filming. I met you once. I was filming for Hyundai in Arizona.
Oh, nice.
In like 2019. Anyway, so I was just curious what you guys are
We're just doing a little studio makeover for a buddy of mine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But I
Remind
watched
me your
a
name?
lot of your stuff. My name's Aubrey Musso.
Oh,
I
okay.
watched a lot of your stuff to like start filming.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and now do it full time.
Cool.
So it's really cool.
Well,
But anyway, I just
congrats on the success. Yeah.
Because I recognized your face. Anyway, I just want to.
Yeah, good to meet
same
you, Aubrey.
World,
Yeah.
But I've
that's
always
fun.
just like seen you on YouTube whenever
Yeah.
I have a question. Because like I'm self-taught, so I'm like constantly learning.
Yeah.
You know.
We all
just,
are.
like faking it.
We all fake it. We all fake it till we
Fake
make
it
it.
till you make it. Anyway, I just wanted.
That's
I
awesome.
think it's awesome what you've done.
Oh,
so.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anyway.
A lot of fanfare at Home Goods. I purposely planted her. That's why I picked this location. I planted her to make it look like I have fans. You know, the palmy one is a little more full.
This one?
If you're trying to hide the corner.
Yeah, there is one up front that looked kind of like this, but I like this one probably better.
We got the essentials.
I think gonna fit in the minivan.
Kidding me? I don't know if you recall the 12-foot long boards we just hauled out of there. Let me show you something, Nate.
Oh.
We have like 4 more feet, just FYI. Brought to you by Honda. All right. Well, moment of truth. Don't touch it. So it's gonna go this way, yeah. There you go.
What is this one?
All right, next steps. We got our carpet laid. Now we're gonna plaster on the back side a nice, I don't think it's neon, an LED sign that says mobile mobility. This is Caden's brand. Got this off of Amazon. I think this was like $300 or $400. Can't remember exactly how much. I bought one for Full-Time Filmmaker a few years ago. That was like $700 or $800. But yeah, this one seemed to be quite a bit cheaper. So we'll see if it's good quality or not. Oh yeah, look at that. Just decide how high we want it. Yeah, go up one, right there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, see right there, that's the benefit of the ShipLap. We're just sticking this cable right in there. All right, up next, we've got Small Rig. They sent us all of this awesome gear. Again, huge thanks to Small Rig for sponsoring this video. They made this studio makeover happen. For me, the main thing I use Small Rig for, I love their V-mount batteries. I have several of these. They're by far my favorite. Anytime you need just like a little gadget or a connector piece, like they've thought of everything. They have all these little accessories you need as filmmakers. So Small Rig has started to make lights, and so this is gonna be our key light. This is the RC100B. And then we have a big old softbox right here that they also make. So that's gonna be our first setup. And we're gonna be putting that on a Small Rig light stand right here. So we're gonna be setting up our key light over here in the corner. Throw on this guy. Wow, that is teeny. I was not expecting the size of that. 100 watt, this guy, which is really all you need for a studio setup like this. Now that's a battery right there. So you can either put a V-mount directly on here, But then you can also plug in to a wall or to a battery that can extend out with USB-C as well. Check out this guy. I have bought a lot of brands of soft boxes, soft domes. We'll see how these guys did on theirs. Ooh, that's a nice size. This is 2 layers of diffusion.
Oh, the thing seems so nice.
All right, next product. This is a handheld tube light we got here. So we're gonna just mount it up here. Okay, so this is an example of an accessory I was talking about. Kate, I think we can get away with clamping that right there on your garage. Make sure everything's nice and tight. All right, so we jimmy rigged that nice little clamp onto the garage door. Garage door can still shut, and then the clamp is positioned. That's the nice thing about these arms, is that you can finagle them in the right direction you need to be able to get the light exactly where you want it. So this is gonna be his hair light coming down. So it gives him a nice rim on the back of his head right here. All right, this is what I'm excited about, the RF100C. Let me show you what this guy does. So all these products are killer, but they don't really give you a straightaway way to charge this unless you happen to have something to plug that into that will take. Turn this on, there we go, ooh. It's projecting a circular light, and I'm guessing you plop the filter inside there. And these are like really light, and then you can project shapes. Arrow, so you could project all kinds of shapes on there. Oh, blue heart, now we're talking. All right, we got clamp numero dos here, a little bit smaller one. And so that we don't have to put a light stand, we're gonna just try and clamp this to the tree in here. Bro, I mean, come on. Nice little splash of light on the back there. Okay, last thing, here we go. Our final product here is the SW wireless microphone from SmallRig. Now, Caden has a wireless microphone already that he plugs into his phone when he's doing his adjustments. However, this one is much smaller. I think Caden's going to appreciate this. So Caden shoots most of his content on his phone. This one only goes into a phone. This whole case is a charging case for the transmitter and the two. I mean, look at those things.
Sick.
Look how small those are compared to
Way
current
small,
ones.
yeah. You see those.
Wow. So it's magnetic. You clip it on there, and you're good to go. But yeah, the nice thing too is that
And go underneath.
yeah, you just kind of clip it in here, which is the way I use them. So you don't have to clip to anything. Gonna throw this on here. Yeah, look at that, lights on up. Ba-ding. Okay, so we're now gonna test out the microphones.
This is the chiropractic table. It's an amazing table, nice and sleek. All right, here's your transformation. We're gonna do a couple adjustments now, so look out.
All right, final product here is the SmallRig video tripod kit. So Caden currently go get your old tripod. So here's Caden's current tripod he's using to film all of his videos with. This one's just gonna be a lot sturdier. Okay, so this little guy is SmallRig's little phone attachment. So you screw it on this base plate here. FTF gear. Then we'll slide that back on. All right, so that's on there sturdy now. Okay, got our SmallRig microphone on there. So now we got a fluid head, but compared to this guy that he's been using, kind of just have to lock in certain positions. So with this guy, you just have the ability to very smoothly lock in exactly what you want. So with that all set up, you got your mic on, and then we'll throw this on Nate, and we're gonna give Nate a little adjustment, give you some after footage with the studio all built out. Oh yes!
Yeah, scoot
My
up a little
favorite place
bit.
to be.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot. So all that editing and looking at the camera.
Takes a toll on you.
Yeah. Okay, and just let that drop. Okay. Let that head fall easy through. And then I'm just gonna kind of pull this shoulder to me. Okay, so just relax here, and then pull back. Good. And there's one more all the way through there. There we go. So with this one, kind of through that whole middle piece, I'm gonna get that on that first one. Good. Okay, move those around.
That's so nice.
And there you have the transformation. Here is Caden's brand new studio. Walking through everything, we got our key light over here. We got our tube light, which is the nice hair light to backlight us here. Got our nice gobo light over here. This thing is money. I mean, for the price, I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember how much it is, but it is dang cheap to be able to get these awesome kicks of light. Just brings that nice flare. Then we got our mobile mobility sign back here. Again, links in the description to everything below. Built our nice, beautiful wall. We didn't quite finish down here. The paint job isn't perfect. We were debating whether to make this white or go all black. I kind of like it white, but it's kind of dirty, so they'll probably want to actually paint that white. And then we got our plant over here, which really isn't in the shot for now. I think what Caden's gonna do is come in and paint this corner so that he can point the camera more this direction. So we didn't quite finish, there's still some things to do. He wants to slide a curtain over on this side. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We got the carpet down here. That's gonna help with sound dampening as well as obviously the look and aesthetics of it. Yeah, as far as positioning, we have straight on right here is where you're gonna be looking. Usually we have that light 45 degrees and a little bit above. That's gonna give you a nice drop shadow here. All the products here with Small Rig, we'll link in the description below. That was our makeover for the day. Guys, if you wanna learn how to use all this gear to its fullest potential, make sure to check out Full-Time Filmmaker, where we teach lighting techniques. We teach how to do all of this in the course. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any further questions,
Please let me know.